Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Wanted to share this as it's still present in my mind from an experience that just happened with my amazing son. It's pretty funny because he was just telling me a story because leading up to Thanksgiving, we gotta have some food. And he told me, like, I don't want to have stuffing. Stuffing is nasty. And I was like, oh, really? Why is stuffing nasty to you? And he was telling me the story of what happened. So my mom made pork chop with stuffing, which was like so good. But he didn't know that there was stuffing on the pork chop. So what he thought was it was mold on the pork chop, and he just didn't eat it. So he had this subconscious belief in which stuffing is mold, and he has this information of, oh, it's nasty. So he was, I don't want to have it because it's like it's mold. And I was like, what do you mean it's mold? And he told me the story about it. So I was saying, oh, so you're basing an experience that's going to happen potentially Thanksgiving with some brand new stuffing, and you're already writing it off as nasty based upon your experience with the pork chop and mold. And when I told him that way, he's like, yeah. Well, he honestly admitted it. And I told him, I was like, let me ask you a question. Like, you had pizza before? He's like, yeah. And I was like, do all the pizzas taste the same? And he said no. And I brought it back home. I'm like, every experience is a different experience. You see, every experience with the food, the pizza, or a lot of other things, they're different. And it brought me home because a lot of us, we take things for granted as the same experience. It could be when you're driving to work or whatever you're doing, just because it's a normal routine that you do, even going to the gym or whatever. You're going to a same place, but it's always a new experience. And a way of proving that to you is next time you go, take present notice of who's there, what's happening in that moment. And I guarantee you it's a different experience than it was before, and it's never the same experience. But we take for granted of these things being the same experience, and we of course let's navigate that's the same experience. But with that being said, and it helped to bring that into present for myself, I'm like, wow, that's interesting because I have done that before, and I know a lot of us do that before. We take every experience that may seem the same as the same experience and already write it off. This could be future relationships that may resemble a past relationship. Write it off as a similar experience because this person did this, and in the experience before, your ex did that, and it was something that brought up some emotions in you. And we could write it off as the same experience and live as if it's the same experience and keep us in the shell, or take it for a new experience because it is a new experience. So wanted to share that because it was profound, even for him, because then he is learning at a young age to really embrace every experience as new experience. I'm like, shit, wish I would have got that at that age, but wasn't for me to get at that age, but it is for him. And can't wait to see how he integrates this, and can't wait to see how you integrate this as a new experience. Have a wonderful day, night, evening, wherever you are. Take care, stay connected. Peace.